When you find yourself short stacked in a poker tournament, you have little room left to play complicated poker anymore. Your decision simply becomes whether to shove or whether to fold. But which hands are profitable shoves and which are not? And can we gain some edge even at this short of a stack depth? To find out, we can look at a program such as GTO Wizard, which has free pre-flop solved solutions. This program shows us which hands can be shoved profitably in any given situation. So, if we find ourselves with 10 big blinds under the gun, we can shove these hands. If we're in the cutoff, we can shove these hands. On the button, these hands. And if it falls to us in the small blind, we can go all in with all these hands. These are the hands which we can profitably shove in the long run in an optimal model. But what if you're at a table with a lot of tight players who fold too often? Well, then you can shove more hands. So instead of shoving 31.5% of hands on the cutoff, you can instead shove these hands, as well as hands such as King 9 offsuit, Queen 9 offsuit, King 8 offsuit, King 4 suited, and Queen 7 suited. The tighter your opponents are, the more hands you can add to the range. This is actually very often the case in the majority of online poker tournaments. Most players do fold a little too much when shoved on for small amounts. If you shove 10 big blinds from the cutoff, button is supposed to call these hands in theory, but many players will miss the calls at the bottom of the range, such as Ace 8 offsuit and Queen Jack suited. The small blind should call these hands, but again will miss some, like Ace 6 offsuit, King 9 suited, and Queen 10 suited. And in the big blind, players are supposed to call these hands, but again, they will usually miss a few. So because of this, hands at the bottom of an optimal cutoff shove range, and just outside of it, end up making 36 big blinds per 100 in my database shoving in this spot, instead of an expectation of around 0 in a solver. The same is true on the button, where these hands make 41 big blinds per 100 more shoving than folding. Remember, these hands would be break even if our opponents were playing optimally. This is evidence of their deviation. So, next time you're short stacked in a tournament, make sure you don't let yourself get blinded out. Shove your stack in the middle. People will often fold and you'll increase your stack by 25%. And if they call, you can always suck out and double up. If you have any questions related to this topic, or any questions at all, I offer a free coaching service in the VIP Grinders Discord server. Feel free to come in and ask anything you like. I look forward to seeing you there.